Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more City Skylines. Look, I just recorded a 30-minute episode, and right when I wrapped it up and I looked over to my Audacity to see how long I'd been going about, I had realized I wasn't recording any of my audio. So all the things I did are no longer there. So we're gonna have to do it all over again. It'll be new for you, but it'll be different. I mean, it'll be new for you, but it's not gonna be new for me. Before we get going, I want you to know that I did end up installing a bunch of mods. What the mods were a bunch of variety of different buildings, and one mod that I'll show you in game that actually changes a little bit of how gameplay works. Basically, it's destroy all abandoned and burned down buildings mod. I can just go ahead and click a button and all of it should be destroyed. I think, yeah, see, I can demolish abandoned and burned. And I can just, I think it might actually automatically just do it as they happen. So I don't have to worry about it, which is pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. Let's see, do I have to like do this? Oh, I think I have to do it like that and it automatically just does it. All right, well, keep an eye on it, though, to make sure that's exactly how it works. It's a little bit of like a convenience of life type situation. So one of the other things I'm going to end up doing in this episode is expanding our little zone over here to head over here and doing maybe a whole industrial side over here. I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I don't know the best way to get it going, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how the best way to make a road going that way is. Other than that, we are going to go ahead and start doing what I wanted to do last episode, which was expand these roads a bit to connect over here. Bam. And have them all done. We'll go ahead and go to our residential zone and start residentializing some of this. Only some of it. I don't want all of it residentialized. Water, looking good. We are also going to want to go ahead and actually mess with our water. As you can see, we need more water pumps and sewage pumps, which is pretty simple. All we have to do is kind of connect them, and boom, we got more water over here. And for sewage, we just need a little bit more money, and we'll be totally fine and to plop down a sewage pump, which will help out quite a bit. Our pollution isn't even actually that bad, which is always nice to see. Now, is there somewhere I can put it that's... There we go. We can put it there, and we can just connect it to the pipeline here. Boom, done. Sewage treatment. There we go. Everything's good. Everybody's got their sewage and water treatment. No problem. Happy, happy, joy, joy, and all that goodness. Let's go ahead and empty this out. And we just need to kind of sit on this and start collecting money. In fact, I might even take out a loan. I'll pay this one out, and then I'll take it again. And what I'm going to want to do is really start expanding our industrial zones out this way. It's just, we need it real bad, and there's no reason not to do it, so we might as well. What I'm going to do is slap out a couple of one-ways. One that comes in, and one that goes out, like that. And then I will start kind of expanding out this way. How far did I go? $2,400 is the distance I went. So about to here. And then we can kind of boom. Maybe down a little bit more. So I can just go bang, and then we'll demolish it. And this will be our, like, a start of a new residential or an industrial zone. What we're going to want to do is build up a highway. So page up. If I can. Where is it going? What's the problem here? All right. Well, we'll do it like this then. Cuz I want them to be a way in and a way out if I can get them one. And then like this, and then we can go over here, click upgrade to highway, and we can do that because I don't want them stopping. Looks like they're going to end up stopping anyway. But that's okay. Nice in and out area. And then the same thing. They've already got this. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Where we want to do up, down. Upgrade to highway. If we can. There we go. I would love to make this a highway, but the curvature of the road is not going to allow it. So there might be a little bit of a traffic jam going down over here. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Before we start zoning it out, of course, let's make sure we have Water going across. And this is not bulldozing, so I'm... Oh, there's a lot of traffic buildup. Is it gonna do it okay, so it does it automatically. We'll do that. We have to leave it on red. We have a lot of garbage. Okay. That's actually a problem. Let's see if we can fix that. Why is it happening is the question. Why am I having a garbage problem now? I'm gonna empty this. We need more garbage pickups. More garbage pickups is welcome. And needed. Badly. Yeah, we've got a huge garbage issue. It's been piling up, apparently. And I have not been noticing. So these are good to go now, too. We can actually stop moving trash out of it. Lots of garbage, but again, we'll work on it. Yeah, crossroads traffic right over here might be... It might have been a bad idea to put our garbage collectors here. Once we have the other thing unlocked, the incinerator, hopefully that'll help out a bit. Fingers crossed. So let's go back to finishing this. Double checking my audio to make sure it's recording. Thank goodness it is. And now we want to start dragging power across. Boom. Boom. And the next thing we're going to want to do is actually drag our one of our main roads up and over. I'm pretty sure. We'll drop this down here. So we got some building over here. Also, we're going to need a garbage collector over here specifically. So let's go ahead and put that down so they can actually pick up trash. And they're actually just going to hit the highway, it looks like. Keep an eye on this. Make sure it's working. Lot of traffic coming on this highway suddenly. Oh, I also need to go into the zones for a second and actually do this. So I need to take Scumtopia Park. What's the policies right now? Smoking ban, recreational use. Okay, let's just expand Scumtopia Park and make it just take over this whole area. Up into here. Bam. That's what we want. Scumtopia Park. All the way down. That's what we need. So keeping the heavy traffic ban actually over here has helped, it looks like. We can expand this. We can actually just kind of loop this here. Boom. Scumtopia Park. You know what? We can even have Scumtopia Park hit up to here. Have it let it use this. Yeah, we've got a lot of traffic over here. Because of the garbage that we put down. What the fuck? What happened over here? Wow, that was kind of crazy. So we got people working over here, I think. Maybe not a ton of people, but we got people working over here. What we could do, too, is, like, have very little, like, hovels over here of people where the people living. Could, anyway. It's possible. Don't know if we want to. But it's an option. Do that for now. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Let's continue our expansion over here. And again, you have to have a very particular kind of mind to have like very good traffic sense. I don't have that kind of mind. So, allow me to be very proud of my city, because I am. I'm quite proud of how it's turned out so far. Whether I should be or not, still debatable, but I'm quite happy with it. We are gonna get our, like, you know, metro system up and running too, as soon as I have the money for it. I just want to let people move in and all that good stuff. We're gonna also unlock offices soon. But once we have a metro line up, we can actually just have a metro line run under here and go. In fact, if we want to... Oh, no, that's the next upgrade. We could do that soon, though. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of traffic here from garbage. A whole lot of traffic. In fact, let's demolish these buildings right here and de-zone them. Like that. This is some commercial for some reason over here, and I don't want it. But getting rid of some of the stores at the corner will hopefully stop people coming to shop over here, as well as free up people from parking on the streets. We have a lot of money still. How is our fire protection over here? How's our graveyard? Graveyard's good. Medical, not great. We can actually go ahead and take care of that, putting us down. Education. Needs a school. Go ahead and do that. How about high school? High school looks like it's alright for the most part. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe we want to put some high school over here or something, which we could do. Go ahead and do that. Making sure everybody's looking good and happy and educated. So far, so good, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's going well. Hey, there we go. We're now a big town. We can buy more land, taxation policies, all that good stuff. Of which, I really should be messing around with taxation a little bit. Tax raise for offices. Yeah, we'll worry about this after. Let's go actually into our taxes and maybe crank up our residential tax a little bit to about 10%. Let's crack it all up by an extra percent, bring in a total of 3% extra in taxes all around, which will bring us a little bit more money. The happiness is really good, so I feel safe in doing it. We also now have the ability for a metro. So we're going to want to start maybe putting down a metro station around. It's $15,000 to put down a single metro station. Where do I want to put a metro station? That's a good question. I might actually want to do it over here, like at a corner. It's going to bring up the noise pollution a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop one. We'll see how it goes. We'll put one here. And then we'll put one here, and then I guess I'll slap one down over here too. And then what we can do is start connecting tunnels. So I want one to here, and then I want one from here to here. I don't have enough money, but we will soon. And then we can connect a couple loops there. So we need 1440, almost enough. We'll wait it out. We're bringing in a lot more money now, so we can do one here to here, and then what we can do is say I want one loop from here to here to here, and that'll connect one loop. So this will go back and forth, and then one from here to here to here. Bam, done. So they can come from over here down to here, back over, and then, you know, as it were. This also allowed us to have more zoning possibilities too. We do have offices and high residential and high commercial, all of which we're going to start doing. And we can now do incineration plants, which I think we're looking at soon. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Do people just come out of here? Like, does it just work? Kind of hope it just works. But we'll see. Yep, people are going to their jobs right from there. That's great. I'm glad to see it actually happening. Need to freaking empty. We don't need to empty it anymore. We're good for now. And even though this is kind of in a weird area, to have dropped, where is it? Wherever I put it, it's still good. And we might even do a direct line at some point. But for now, we'll worry about that later. We need to get a university up before we worry about putting any offices down, because without a university, the offices are useless, essentially. Put down a park. And then another small one. About there. That wasn't really a small one, but you know what I mean. Parks are good. Oh, we need water line. Did not realize we didn't have any water dragged up, so we will connect. You're welcome. High residential zone. And in between these areas, we'll start looking at dropping some high density residential. Starting with like connecting here. Maybe we'll avoid that and we'll come across. I do want it to be straight. That's the thing. Space is already occupied by a park. And then we can kind of come over here. Maybe not perfectly straight lines, but, you know, straight enough. And then we'll go high residential in between and start doing it like that. I don't know. I'm happy. It's looking good. It's looking mighty awesome. We need what? 75? Yeah, 75,000 for our university. I'm nervous. Let's look at traffic. You know, that's actually not that bad. It's actually really, really good. I'm very happy with that. So a little bit more industrial while we wait for the possibility of doing in any offices, which we can't do yet. Yep, I know we can buy more land. We're going to. I promise. I promise we will. We're covered. Okay, this can start collecting garbage again. This can't anymore. Oop, we need water. Totally forgot. Yep, you guys, I know. Water. Connect it. Boom. Done. New building. Yep, incineration plant. So this produces power, too, which I did not know right away, but now I do. This is going to be good. Let's get an incineration plant done. This is going to give us some power as well. Hopefully it works. We'll see. Operating normally. Right now, I'm producing about 10 or 11 megawatts. I mean, it's not great, but it's something, and it's burning garbage, which is even better. Which we direly, direly need. Still have $19,000. Abandoned building. Building has burned down. Oops, totally forgot we need to put a fire marshal dude over here to take care of that. There you go, everybody. Don't you worry. I love that I don't have to worry about burnt down buildings and abandoned buildings. Oh, that's actually so nice. Be happy. Gonna crank up your land worth over here, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. Awesome. To be honest, what I had recorded before and what I'm doing now is taking me way faster because I've kind of walked in with a plan, knowing what I wanted to do. Maybe this is a good thing. I still need to connect these roads. Something I have yet to do. Space is already occupied by... Ooh, a clinic. We're going to need to move the clinic over. And then demolish this one. Yes. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Not something I wanted to do, but kind of necessary as we expand and connect our roads and roadways and so on. Because I don't know if we're going to be going out any further this way. I mean, beachfront property, probably really nice. But what we're going out this way, across to the mountainside, to the mountainous regions. Like, if we want... Oh, I can't. Well, that makes me sad. Huh. Well, that sucks. We'll worry about that later, though. How are we looking? Still need more industrial. We'll worry about that as soon as I can build a school. How's our loan looking? Can we take out another big loan? Probably not. No. We still have a ways to go before that's unlocked. Maybe take out a little bit more out of our people here. Bring up the money just a bit. And we can... Yeah, we can't... Can we go... Is it that way? I can't go over here, which sucks. I want to go over this way. But I can go this way. We'll think about it. I'll think about which way I want to actually expand when the time comes. Keep on doing this for now. I think our expansion and dropping down like our metro line was smart. I think it worked out nicely for us. Good. Just keep on zoning it out as we need more. Can do some low pop res over here. Don't need to do any waterworks whatsoever. How's our power? Could be better. Just totally okay, because we can do better. Yes. Ooh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere and kind of scared the shit out of me a little bit. More avenues. These might not be the straightest looking roads because of the way it's laid out. But that's okay. People will move in anyway. Digital watch is making a comeback this season. Oh, okay. Good to know. Can I do... I'm curious. Let me take a look. I want to take a look. Oh, yeah. Our little city. I love it. Let's go through. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Going through our little town. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Someone's burning down over in the distance. That's okay. Look at this place. I'd live here. Don't tell me you wouldn't. It's nice and very lovely. I'm so... Ooh. We're going to have some new buildings, by the way, popping up. If you notice new buildings, it's because I downloaded like 10 new ones, so... Cool. I was all the way over here, and I didn't even realize. That sneeze gave me a headache. That's weird. I don't want to do too many, like, four-way intersections, but I'm thinking about doing one grid through. I feel like gridding's the wrong way. Like, I'm being organized about the building of the city, but, like, it's not straight up blocks. It looks, it looks nice. It looks so good. I still want to make a university. That's kind of what we're saving up for. Could pay my loan back. Could take a loan. There's no need. I'm aware about the land that I could buy. Don't tell me what to do. Do we want more residential? Or, I mean, industrial? Probably. Lord knows we need it. There you go. Lots of... We got more people coming. We got more people moving in. Everything's good. I guess we could buy toward the beach then, if we can't buy to the left. I know, we got a hospital now. How is our medical coverage? I think it's fine. There's like none over here, and maybe that's a bad thing. So we'll get, you know, if they lose a finger during their job or something, take care of them. We'll end up putting a hospital down at some point. We could definitely connect this area, too. We definitely have the money for it, but I'm going to wait. I want the university. Let's get a university down. So that way I can actually do offices as industrial now and avoid doing shitty industrial. Which, I don't know if it matters if I do one over the other. I feel like it might. So where do we want it? No matter where we put it, it's going to cover a lot of the area. There's university. Boom. Educated citizen folk. Welcome. As the houses around it are like, yes, yes, I'd like to live here. It's nice. Let's live here. It'll be very good. Get demolished. Get demolished. Get demolished. Go away. There we go. It must be on a ticker. Like every few minutes it'll check for abandoned and burned down buildings. All right, cool. Now I could say, hey, let's wrap this episode up here. I think things are going pretty well. If you're enjoying it, you know what to do. Come back next time for some more City Skylines and consider dropping a like. Your support means the world to me, and as always, I'll see you next time. Ugh. Bye-bye.